Brock Aynsley joining us, just inducted in the Central Okanagan Sports Hall of Fame. First of all, what does that mean?
Well, I guess it's just a great honor to get recognized from your community of the things you've done in the past, and it just really is something. It sort of came out of the blue, and I feel very honored. You
have done a lot of things in the past. Talk about the track. Track and field is where you got your start in high school.
Yeah, we had just a fabulous program here in track and field in Kelowna. We really did. There were just some tremendous female and male athletes. Isa Russo, Kathy Langham, Ivar Stravinsky. It just went on, and the times we ran and the distances and the jumps and the throws were fabulous, and we were probably one of the best communities in Canada for track and field in those days. So I mean, that was the start of it. I built up some speed, and it carried on to other sports as well.
Talk about football in a second, but remember back to the high school days of track and field, your most proud moment, your most proud record in your individual record.
I think it probably was when I went down to the BC High School Championships in, I guess it was 1968. I won both the 400 and the 330-yard hurdles in those days, both with Canadian records. So, and that was some great competition with Greg York and another fellow down in Vancouver. So it was sort of a big hyped race in Brockton Oval, and that was a great moment for me.
Still have the medals?
I don't know, probably.
You got to keep those things. Yeah. And then you move from track to football. So why the transition? Why did you think you could make the jump and succeed in football?
Well, I played high school football, and once again we had a good program in Kelowna, and I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship down to Washington State, and and that was the Pac-8 in those days. So it was a fabulous conference, and I had the ability to do both track and football. So it just came natural. The position I was at was a flanker, wide receiver, and it was just natural. So it just worked out just perfect.
What was it like playing CFL in those days?
It was great. It was just it was a great league. It was different. It was tougher, I think, in some ways for a receiver, because you didn't have the 5-yard hitting rule. You could get hit all over the field, and the linemen couldn't use their hands as much as they can today, so that you didn't have as much throwing as you had. But it was good. It was a great league. I was fortunate when I was at the Olympic Stadium when it opened up, so we had great attendance, and just met some wonderful people over the years.
Grey Cup champion in '77. You remember that year well?
I do. It was a great year. We won the Cup that year, and I was able to be All-Star that year. I had an injury for the game, but that was too bad. But overall, it was just a fabulous experience.
You still have the CFL ring, I hope. I hope the Grey Cup ring.
I do have that, yes.
You know where that is?
I know where that is. Yeah.
Okay. Do you still follow it? Do you still watch CFL? You still kind of get the itch to somehow get yourself back on the field?
Oh, I don't know if we get back on the field, but I definitely like to watch it. I find it quite exciting. And the Lions, obviously our hometown here, not hometown, but our home province, and they've got a fabulous team, coached by, well, not by Wally anymore, but he's now the president. But Wally played with me in Montreal, and he's done a fabulous job.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Brock Aynsley, a new inductee into the Central Okanagan Sports Hall of Fame.